said the ball could go between here, so.
Yeah, someone was
Be
talking.
on your toes.
Someone was talking to a flat earther, I think.
I don't believe it.
Okay, we are live here. We're live here at Magnuson Park. The meeting at the plate is finished and the Lions have taken the field. Give you the lineups here real quick. Leading off for Prep is McReynolds playing center field. Shimizu batting second, playing second base. Carr, number 2 Carr. The shortstop is batting third. Hayes batting fourth, wearing number 12 and catching. Number 14 is Brenton M., and he's playing first base. Number 3 is Alindigan. He's playing right field. The 7-hitter is number 10, Brenton K., and he's on the mound. Number 17, Graham, batting in the 8th spot, playing third, and the number 9 hitter is wearing number 6, Purnell, who'll be playing left field. For your Lakeside Lions, Charlie Wright is out on the mound, warming up right now, throwing his pitches, and the infielders are throwing the ball across the diamond, getting themselves ready for the first pitch. For the Lions, again, as I said, we have Charlie Wright pitching. Behind the plate is William DeForest. Over at first base, we have Angus Dillon. Second base, Andrew Chen. Third base is Jackson Andrews. Shortstop, Zane Baker as always. Left field, Jared Ficus. Center field, Corbin Carroll. And right field is Evan Brown. And the catcher has made his throw down to second base. Ball's been tossed back in to Jackson Andrews. Hands it off to Charlie. They fist bump, and we, folks, are underway at Magnuson Park. Hitter steps in. And Wright's first pitch is a sweet, sweet strike right on the outside part of the plate. No balls, 1 strike. To the center fielder, number 8, McReynolds. Wright throws his second pitch. A little too low for the man in blue behind the plate. You know, they call them blue, but they're wearing all black. I'm gonna have to check into the history on that. Oh, just a little outside. Wright tried to hit that same pitch that he threw the first that he got a strike for, but it missed. 2 balls, 1 strike to McReynolds. Right into the windup and the pitch. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter here in the top of the first, if you're just joining us.
I don't know. I just saw his ad.
The line drive out to the shortstop for the first down. Well, that ball was nicely hit, but wasn't going anywhere. 1 down. Coming to the plate, the second baseman, number 1, Shimizu. As is usual for Magnuson, the wind is whipping up across the water here, and looks like everybody knows it because they're dressed for it. And you heard the umpire there scream out his strike call. The first pitch of Shimizu was over the plate for a strike, right into his wind. There's another one, and there's a ball that's going to drop into right field for a single. Evan Brown picks it up, quickly gets it back into the second baseman, Chen, and the Prep Panthers have their first base runner. One out, one on. Shortstop Carr, number 2, coming to the plate. I've just been joined by assistant team manager Dag. Charlie from the stretch. There's the pitch. There's one back up over our heads here, and yeah, it landed into the dry ground, not the swamp this time. 1 strike, no balls. Right again into the stretch. The field umpire is wearing a ski mask out there, trying to keep his face warm. Right's pitch, another strike. Double play, ground ball to chin at second. Flips to Zane at second, and it's relayed on to Angus, and the double play is complete, and the Lions are out of the inning. No damage done. First pitch, second pitch swinging. We have the 4-6-3 double play. And Wright got out of that inning throwing only 9 pitches. But the Panthers are coming up there swinging.
You guys managed to save that one that popped over here? Yeah, that's their bench. It's over there. Got it. Thank you.
The Panthers pitcher, Brenton Kay, number 10, is on the mound taking his warm-ups. Corbin Carroll will be leading off, and Charlie Wright directly behind him. A couple of left-handed swingers, left-handed swinging Lions prepared to meet him. Nice looking curveball from the Panthers pitcher. Anybody have any idea what the temperature is out here? Yeah, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to know. Yeah, if you can find out. Umpire and the Panthers catcher shake hands. 47 degrees out here today, folks. And fortunately, the wind is uncharacteristically a few miles slower than it usually is. Corbin Carroll steps into the batter's box, and Brenton is into his windup, and here comes the first pitch. It bounces past the catcher for ball 1. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strike to the Lions leadoff hitter. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball down the first baseline, just foul. Evens the count at 2-2. Outside ball taps out to second baseman, and it is flip over to first just in time to get the speedy Carroll. A 4-3 put out.
Second baseman had the scouting report. Got rid of that quick.
Yeah, seems like it. And Charlie Wright steps to the plate. Ball is low. 0-1. Thank you for that weather report.
I don't believe it's 47 though. I think it's 47 somewhere up the hill. It feels like more like 37 now. Wind chill.
The fans are doubting the weather report, saying it must be at least 10 degrees lower than what is posted. And I'm not going to disagree with them. 2 balls, no strikes, I believe. There's a low strike. Boy, that was a wicked strike there. Charlie thought it was low and inside. Steps back and gains his composure. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a swing and a miss on an outside fastball. 2 down. Zane Baker to the plate. Anybody who's been listening or watching the Twitter feed knows Zane has been hot. He's 5 RBIs in each of the last 2 games. Nobody on base now for him to drive in, though, as ball 1 bounces in. Likewise, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Brenton Kay here has gotten behind each of these first 3 batters, 2 balls and no strikes, but has wiggled himself out of that position. And that one's way too high, so this is the first 3-0 count. Unwind, and here comes the pitch. And that's, oh, I was going to say well outside, but the umpire didn't think so. And that ought to be onside enough for ball 4. And Lakeside has their first base runner. Cleanup hitter William DeForest coming to the plate. Runner at first, 2 down. Pitcher throws over to keep Baker close to the bag. No count here. Oh, pitcher steps off again. They are right to be concerned about Baker. He is fleet of foot, giving him a lot of attention. That's a 3rd throw over, while DeForest is still waiting to see Brenton's first pitch. And here it comes. Low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. So another pitch over to keep Baker back. Catcher sets up on the outside. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Another throw over to Baker. Gets away from the first baseman, but not far enough for Baker to advance. Two balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, 2 down. Bottom of the first, no score. Foul back. Evens the count at 2-2. There is the, I believe, the 6th throw over. Baker is off and running, swing and a miss, and it doesn't matter because the inning comes to a close. 2 swinging strikeouts for Brenton Kay, and a soft ground out to the second baseman in Lions' bottom of the first. And we're coming to the top of the second. Panthers nothing, Lions nothing. No highlights. 3 up, 3 down. That's what you can say if nothing happens. Just say 3 up, 3 down, moving on, or something like that. Moving on to the next inning or the next half frame. There's so many things you can say. You know? You have a light on your phone? You shine it. Oh, never mind. I can see it. Nothing in there, but nothing nasty. So I don't think so. Catcher has made his throw down to second base, and we're ready to get underway here in the top of the second. In this scoreless duel. Wright takes his signal from DeForest, and the first pitch is low inside strike. No balls, 1 strike. And the low outside strike. Out, inside, outside, low. The batter, number 12, Hayes, the catcher. Pardon me, he's won something up. Batter calls for a timeout. Gather himself, assess the situation, and wonder just what Wright might throw him this time. Here it comes. High outside fastball. Too far outside to be tempting for Hayes. There's a curveball that drops in, bounce around to third, and throw across in time to get the catcher. A 5-3 put out, 1 down. Coming to the plate, number 14, Brenton M., the first baseman. Right into the windup, and he's dealing here. The fastball is fouled up straight over the back here, and it made it into the drink. One for the Ducks. Ducks 1, Lions and Panthers 0. Birds over the Ducks. Curveball drops in for a 0-2 count. Way high fastball. I think I meant to say birds over the cats. Birds over the big cats so far. High fastball that Brenton M. fouls back over into the pond behind first base. Oh, maybe not. I see a parent back there thinking he may be able to get that ball right into the windup here. Oh, shakes off the signal. Now he's back. And the hitter calls timeout. Still in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second, no score if you're just joining us. High fastball. Brenton swings that again and fouls back. Swing and a miss at right's curveball. He's down on strikes. 2 down. Aladogan, the number 6 hitter and the right fielder. Takes the ball. Dad, we're going to move that stuff in a minute. The pitch inside. Yeah, go ahead and just scoot it back out of your way. Yeah, that's fine. Just pick him up and drag him over there. That's all right. That ball drifts outside, runs the count to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Right took something off that. That looked like a changeup. Can you kick that hook over here so no one steps on it? Yeah, just, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, right into the windup, and here's the pitch. Fouls it off to the left, over into the other ball field. Oh, beautiful curveball. Started way outside, cut across the outside corner of the plate, caught everyone by surprise. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers in the top of the second. Lions coming up. Wright's thrown 16 pitches through 2 innings.